And welcome back into a new game here on Civilization 6. And we just finished the Germany playthrough. And what struck me from that playthrough is I didn't really strictly go towards like what a leader's strong about. So I thought, for fun, let's take China and the original China, and we'll talk about his bonuses in a minute. But the game settings, we're gonna go deity, standard speed. I chose continents. I don't know. Actually, let's go with wetlands. Just I don't know why. I don't really have a reason for it. Small for no. We'll go. Let's just go to advanced. We'll go. Yeah, 6 players is probably fine. 6. I'm gonna jump the city states up just so that I've got more options. And resources, I like to go abundant just to make things a little bit faster. Starting spot, a legendary, again, just to make things a little bit faster. I'm going low sea level just to give myself maybe a little bit more land in the area. And yeah, that's pretty. We'll do secret societies again, I guess. It didn't really come into effect last game. Maybe it will here. Heroes and Legends, I just find you get a little bit of boost. It just puts a bit more spice in the game. And then we'll leave Barbarian Clans on just to make even more city-states. And we'll go from there, and I'll talk about what China does. Well, let's talk about this game. I chose the Chinese Emperor Qi, the Mandate of Heaven. From the first emperor, when building ancient and classical wonders, you may spend builder charges to complete 15% of the original wonder cost. Builders receive an additional charge. Canals can unlock a little bit easier. Dynastic Cycle, Eurekas and Inspirations, 50%, blah 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 blah. Crouching Tiger is a really good ranged unit, and Great Wall is a super good improvement. It gives culture. I don't know what game type or winning condition I'm going to go for in this game, but I want to push for as many wonders as I can. I don't normally do a high like wonder kind of strategy. I usually like just pick them off as they come by or late in the game to get a little bit of culture. But we'll see here what we can do by the starting positions. Well, let's see what the map is going to give us here. I'm looking for like something that's really going to push production and some food. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. I'm trying to leave myself open in these games to do a different, like normally go color. Ooh, look at all the floodplains. Oh, let's try for a gold start. So we could be buying settlers instead of producing stuff. Interesting. Okay. But we still need food. Okay. So grasslands flat, grasslands flat, grassland. This is a very small amount of production. So I think we move to here to get the gold, and then we can have a 2-2 tile within range of this 2-2-3 tile, the cocoa tile. Yeah, and then we're also in range of all these flood tiles. And I think we go gold, of all things. And we settled +1 era score from settling near a river that could flood our tiles. The first thing we're going to do actually in this world is go to our capital and change our capital to mozzarella. Again, thank you, Kat, for your comments in the episodes prior. If anybody wants me to rename a city after them or anything like that, just leave a comment and I will do my best to name stuff after you. Let's go into science and let's go straight for learning the antonomachy. Here, antonomachy is with your campus district, and the antonomachy allows you to get science and production on all marsh tiles. So with all those floodplains around here, we'll get bonus. All these floodplains will get bonus science and food, and oh, it's just gonna be great. And there is Civ number 1, China number 2. I am Wu Zitan. And again, these are new to me civs. I'm not quite sure what they all do, to be honest with you, because I haven't had the leader pass before. Oh, their capital is so close to me. No. I don't like that at all. But we have rating. So that means... Oh, we get the booster rating. Oh, they're so close to me, man. Ah, that sucks. There is Code of Laws, and I can finally put in Discipline. And let's put in God King for a Pantheon, of course. Slow start, a really slow start. But China 2 is beating up on this barb camp, and we can clear it and get their era score from them. And we now have 2 builders. Like, I don't normally go double builder, but there's method behind my madness, and we will check that out next turn. But now in the queue here in our capital, let's go monument to be, yeah, let's go settler. And there is China number 2 or 3, Yongle. So he is very good at growing his cities. I've watched a couple of playthroughs where you can run projects to basically make your cities really, really, really big. So let's see if we get this warrior. Yeah. Oh, the shame of being killed by a scout. Oh, God, the horror. So I have no units. That's not good. Let's see if he wants to be my friend. Send him a delegation. Make a deal. I can't do open borders yet. But he's only got 2 cities down. So he has another scout or another settler in the wind. And China number 2 has another settler in the wind. So depending on where they're at, they might keep each other busy. I'm not sure where China 3 is, Yongle. There is writing. So turn 1 of writing, we go to our capital. We say, hey, capital, we want to make the Antonimaki. And probably right here where my builder is standing. And then we go to the builder and we say, hey, builder, how about you build the Antonimaki? So the idea is the builders can put 15% of the production into a wonder. Technically, that means 100 divided by 15 is 8, so 8 charges. The special thing about this China is he gives each of my builders an extra build charge. So these builders, between the 2 of them, can 100% make Antonimaki all by themselves. So that means now in the city, instead of building that, I can worry about things to make my city builder. So let's get a settler out and then get a warrior before the AI decides to eat my face. Yeah, so I'm just throwing charges at this wonder. So there's the 4th charge. And then I can take this builder and throw him over here and throw another charge. So the Antonimaki is down to 7 turns now. And I haven't actually spent any turns actually building it. I'm still building a settler in the background. It's only been 2 turns. So I might get it this turn. Let's see. There's the Antonimaki. So 2 science and 1 production for all marsh tiles, which means I am going to get a huge production jump. And we get a boost to foreign trades, and a boost to drama and poetry, and a boost to irrigation, and a boost to foreign trade. Oh, it's awesome, awesome. So look at these tiles now. Have an extra food and extra science. This marsh tile has food, and oh, it's just so good. So good. So, Yonglei's warrior came from the northwest, so he's up there somewhere. Excuse me. And there's a barb camp to my south. So let's get a settler first and then a warrior, because we're going to get trampled by barbs here really soon too. Now I've got another build charge left here, and we can buy a builder next turn, so we could actually build the Great Bath as well. I mean, when in Rome, right? Let's try to make all of them. Where is a good tile? I don't want to waste a good tile early game. But if I buy that tile, that means I can't actually use it. So let's... I'm going to use up one of these nice tiles. But we'll build it, say... Actually, there would be nice, but I can't. Yeah, it has to be on a floodplain anyway, so we'll eat up... I guess we'll buy that tile to do it. And no, let's do this one. Yeah. So actually here, I think I'll settle away from the coast just so that I don't get instantaneously destroyed by the barbs. But this city's going to have really strong growth. Like, look at these tiles over here to start with. And I'm already at 12.7 science, which technically puts me in the lead for science. I don't know if I've ever been in the lead for science. Ever. On turn 30. Yeah, so if you're not used to the micro of this, what I do is I've got my production queue set up for a warrior, but I have to switch it to Great Bath in order to use this builder to then put his charge into the Great Bath and build it. And then we'll go back to the builder, to the warrior. There is archery, and another good wonder is going to be the Temple of Artemis, because we have a camp there for deer. And actually there's not a whole lot of camps, so maybe a Temple Artemis isn't a good call. Huh. Apadana would be nice, but yeah, sometimes you just can't get all the wonders you want. The Fountain of Youth. Ooh, that gives us a boost anyways. Excellent. So Leventa's right here. Oh, I should have been exploring this whole time. So we get the boost here, and we appointed Liang to the capital so that we can now build builders and get an extra build charge. And a very super slow Pantheon. And let's see what Pantheons are available. Dance of the Aurora, not too good because I'm not in Tundra. Monument of the Gods is probably what we're going to go for. Production towards ancient and classical wonders. The only other thing I might take would be the Free Settler, which I can't imagine is still here. We could go Fertility Rights, would give me a free builder, actually. And now that we have Liang, a builder would technically make me like 90% of another wonder. So, is the idea of another free wonder better than 15% production towards wonders? Now, this is only good for ancient and classical era wonders too. I think that's the play, like that play, or oh no, Lady of the Reeds and Marshes +2 production. So all these tiles that get extra food and extra science, that production has to be worth more than 15%, doesn't it? Yeah. And we can, at the worst, we'll build builders. Yeah. Watch this. Watch these tiles. Oh, look at all the yields. Look at all the yields. And there's some more era score. And I've decided something too. I think I'm going to try to get suzerainty over Caguana. Not because I particularly want Caguana, but it's so that if perchance China #2 decides they want to go to war with me, I would have some units there right away. And actually, with a half-decent hero push, I might be able to actually conquer them right away. That would be something we can look at the second that we find what a hero is. Right now, so far, I have no idea what a hero even is. Ah, sucker! You can't flood me now. Actually, it's a shame because it would have made the tiles even better. Oh my, it's, yeah. Half a dozen of one and 6 of another. Masonry is unlocked so we can get walls, and I believe that was the announcement for the era score, but we have craftsmen, so we can change policy to put in Ilkham. I want Corvée, but Ilkham will do for now. Yeah. Keep exploring with this one warrior that I have, because I'm not too concerned about that now anymore. And we'll get a builder up before 10 turns, though. 9 turns for the era to end, and I need 6 points. Let me think about this off camera for a sec and see what I can think up. Yeah, no, I looked and looked and looked. I think I can get a couple of points, but I don't think I can get to 6. I think I can get to 4. Unless I could, like, 100% get Anansi set up in Caguana to get suzerainty and build a... I can't do all that in once. So I think we're going to get stuck with just a simple normal age, which is fine. But I do want to concentrate now on getting pyramids. I love pyramids because, especially with China, it gives you an extra charge on your builders, which is going to allow me to build more wonders. There, just did state workforce, and that gives me corvée, which actually gives me another 15%. So let's actually throw that in over Ilkum. Ilkum is nice, but corvée is better. Oh, and we finally have a hero. We can get Maui. Yeah, he's not bad. He actually might be a good way. Oh. So if I got him, I could start pumping this area full of resources and then settle them. That's actually kind of interesting. So I could go through, if I called for him, I could then plan out where my cities are going to be, and I could put things down on and then settle on top of it. Interesting start. Ooh, maybe we'll do that. Last build charge, does it make it? No, 1 turn left. And we have 1 turn for the era. So the pyramid should be next era, 25, 23. Well, we'll be like 2 points away. If only I had suzerainty over Caguana, I think I would have gotten the golden age. Actually, we have a governor title. What can I do with 1? I could do Void Singers. I think the play is to go to Pingala. Actually, we'll appoint Pingala in Tenar, I believe, and leave Liang because I'm going to be able to make builders quicker in Mozzarella. So yeah, we'll go to Pingala and appoint him in Tenar, and we'll promote him up to get connoisseur, to get extra science and culture. So we rolled into a normal age, dun dun dun, but we get pyramids. So every builder has an extra charge on top of the extra charge I already get as China. So now there are 5 turn builders on top of Liang is in the area. So they're 6 charge builders. And if you remember, they only took 8 charges to build a wonder to start with. Now with my corvée card, they only take 8 charges to make a wonder. So basically every builder I build will give me a wonder up until the end of the classical era. So a long-winded way of saying, if I go in now and I burn 1 charge on making a camp, I can then make Temple of Artemis, as long as it hasn't been taken by somebody else yet. And I think I just lost the Great Bath, was it? I'm a player. Stonehenge I lost out on, and the Hanging Gardens. Yeah, the Hanging Gardens would have been nice. I don't think the Hanging Gardens would have come at the cost of the pyramids. So next thing we have to worry about building is let's get a monument in our capital. Let's do the dedication. We are in a normal. Everybody's in a normal. That's good. That's good. I was worried that China 2 would be coming after me. So, free inquiry. Gain 1 era score every time you trigger Eureka, which is probably what we'll do. Pen brush, probably not. I'm not so good on the culture tree. Monumentality. I'm not going to really concentrate on districts until the end of the classical era when I have all my bonuses. And then the Exodus, I don't have a faith or religion or anything like that. So let's not worry about that. Let's just do free inquiry and try to get as many boosts as I can. So confirm. So what I want to do is to kind of go through the science tree here and look at what I can do to make boosts. So found a city on the coast, we might be able to get done. Mine a resource with this builder. We'll do the iron, build a pasture, build an iron mine. Yeah. So we'll get a bunch of boosts here to get era score. And so if you look in the background, you can see ancient era there on the left, and then classical era on the left here, and then we're into medieval. So anything from here up, I don't get the big bonuses for. From here back, I do. So things like Terracotta Army, Petra, Colossus, and the Great Lighthouse are all wonders I can get bonuses for. Jebba Bakal. So I want to try to build all these wonders that I can. So the next thing I need to do is unlock harbors so I can get a harbor up and start building the Colossus and stuff like that. And there is Maui. Again, not usually the hero that I go for right away. I love getting a Nancy to start with because he gives you such a boost through the tech tree. But you can see the start I got from actually the marsh bonuses has helped me a lot. Here we're gonna leave Corvée in. I do want to get colonization. I need to get some cities out right away too. I need so many things. Here is an iron mine, which should give me a boost to iron working. Excellent. And then iron working will give me a boost to do the Jabber Bakal, which I don't normally make. Here we can build a farm. Actually, a couple of farms would give me feudalism, so that's not a bad idea. But look at the tile now. 5 food, 3 production, 2 science. Awesome stuff. And again, I don't have any districts down yet. And I am 2 cities. Oh, actually, China 2 just made some campuses, I think. Like probably 2 campuses in one turn. Here with Maui, so Maui, when used and located on an unowned empty plot, Maui creates a random bonus luxury resources. So I am planning on building a city in this square, so I'm going to build a luxury resource. So I'll get a little bit extra food when I settle here. It could have been something like a jade or something like that. The other thing is I want to use up as many charges in the desert as I can, because late in the game that will give me oil and aluminum potentially. We'll put them over here next turn. Again, these ones, can we put down the Jebba Bakal yet? Jebba Bakal, road 6 iron per turn, provides 4 faith, must be on a desert hills terrain. Where does it have to go? Well, why not? At least with a little bit of iron, the AI is going to be scared of me. So let's, I mean, just for the fact that I'm playing as China, let's go make it. And I think the Temple of Artemis already went. Yeah, it went. Yongle has made it. That's okay, I didn't want it anyways. He's up here somewhere, I'm not sure, but he is now my friend, so I don't have to worry about him. I just have to worry about China 2, and she's only got 132 defense. So I'm not super scared of an early war anymore, but we can have the ability to make up a walls here and turtle if we have to. I think what I want to do now, though, is get a better government. A delegation, so I'm starting to really feel a lot safer. So why don't I get a couple of more cities out, and we'll need to change the government and actually get seller production in. Let's do government plaza. Do I take the time to make a government plaza in order to get a free builder and builder production? It's going to be 5 turns here, and then it'll be 9 turns to save 50% production. Yeah, we'll do it. And then the next chance we'll change the government to have settler production in it. Yeah, probably the best. So I used up Maui. So I plan on making a city here. Now there's silver and there's 2 incense. I tried to make a spot here and it said I couldn't again, so that means that there's going to be like oil or aluminum in that spot. So I'm going to concentrate on putting a district in that spot as well. This city is going to be really good for making a Petra. It's just it's not going to have a whole lot of production in order to make it, because a Petra is a later than Wonder, so I'm not going to get a super big boost to it. But we're on the brink of getting a big boost to our government and getting settled. So we'll get to 7 cities hopefully pretty quick. Like turn 120, I think, will be when we settle. But now Maui's done. I'm going to hold on to him actually till the end of the era in case I need him for era score. Otherwise, he'll be a loyalty stick. And make sure no barbs spawn. There is the Jebber Call. 6 iron and 4 faith to all your cities within 6 tiles. That's a kind of on the outskirts of my city, but we're the first civilization to earn a civic from a new era as well. Because we have a government. Unlock the government. And we are going to take, surprise, 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 autocracy. Plus 10 more production towards wonders. And I might not ever switch off of that for the rest of the game. So now we can finally add a bit more to our government. Let's put colonization in and keep it in. And the first envoy gives me 2, I guess. I should be able to... I need to start, like, exploring the world. A very, very, like, narrow-minded start right now. City number 3 here on the coast. And will be a volcano. I just have to worry about boats coming and eating my face. I get a little bit of era score for being next to a volcano, which isn't bad. But these building charges could actually just go to making the city a little bit better. I mean, a 2-3 tile is really good to start with. And we get some crabs updated. And there should be a pretty decent harbor in the city. Which means we can start to get, yeah, some +4s. I can get Kilwa. Actually, we have to think about that. Kilwa has to be placed on the land. So if I have to put it here, that way I can build it. Hopefully I can put Kilwa there. So I'll take the +3. A +4 would be nicer, but we'll do the +3 for now. And then I could build probably the Colossus here. So yeah, the Nanjing should be pretty good once we get the harbor up. I might have to chop it out a little bit. I might have to buy some woods to chop it out. Mozzarella, again, settler. This is the city to build them in. And I need to buy the harbor tile here in Tenar. Yeah, I think that's the first district I want because it's going to give me a trade route as well. Harbor in 15 turns, and it's going to allow me to get better production from the sea tiles. We can get Caguana. Should give us suzerainty for the era score. Yes, there's 40. And we get the twins. So we need 9 more points. I don't know if we can do it. So we just got suzerainty. I don't know if there's anywhere else I can send. I need one more envoy before I can send Singapore on Amani. So she can kind of chill there at La Leventa for now. But maybe we can get Singapore before the end of the era to get that golden age. We are quickly falling behind on science and all that, and I knew I would because we still have no districts up. But that's not what I'm concentrating on yet. And usually, like, it's turn 150 before you ever catch up on things like that anyhow. So I'm not super concerned, but we did get a boost there from building the walls. We'll go back to building the harbor. Petra, we can wait. We'll get the harbor up. For again, if you want them to be renamed to something, feel free to leave a comment and I will rename some cities for you. But we switch the old tied and trusted switching back and forth and back and forth. Apadana. Use the builder charge. Build the Apadana. Go back to mozzarella. Build a settler. There was just the announcement for the era changing in 10 turns. So we need 6 points. And that's going to be a great spot again to end the episode. But let's get back here. We'll change back to the Apadana again. And go to this builder and say, hey, builder, is it done? Apadana, 2 envoys. So that's going to allow me to get suzerainty of that other city-state. So it was Singapore. We put one in, that gives us 2. We unlocked owls. And we put the other one in. And now we have suzerainty for 2 more points. Aha, so now we are at 50 out of 4. How did we get so many points? It barely. Oh, I've been waiting. Is it really a thing? Let's get to the capital really quick. Is it possible? Is he still there? He's still there. Let's get him. That's a huge get because I'm so far. I don't have any districts. Yeah, I was kind of worried Barb's going to come for me. I'm going to have to waste my gold on a boat. On a galley, 260. Let's see if I can trade for a little bit of gold and buy some units. And I'm going to switch and go to a wall. 20 turn. Yeah, the city's going to... That's why I needed a harbor. Yeah, let me do some trading. Yeah, I squeezed every dime I could get, and I can get a boat anyways. Or Sinbad. I just don't have the production to get Sinbad. Yeah, let's just buy a galley and just tank the damage. The air score I didn't need, but I can't afford to lose my city for nothing. I've just changed my mind. We're going to settle this city here, and hopefully Barbs don't kill it. I'll just make another boat. And here, I'm just going to still explore. There's some good land down here. I can afford to attack. And this build... Oh, look at that starting tile. Yes. I'm going to take this builder and head down. We're probably going to make a wonder in Tenar next. In our next city, and there is one more planned, but we can go to 10, and actually we might get to that before the like 10 in 100 turns. So we have settled a really bad desert city, but that is fine. The idea here was basically to make Petra. It's going to take forever to do, but I can boost that in different ways because right now there's no tiles at all. But we can boost that, and basically, like, all this is going to do is be a desert island, a desert oasis. I'm going to put this Petra here, and whatever resources underneath of that, I should get when the wonder is built. And I just got Hercules. I'm going to save Hercules for next episode. I need to kind of decide upon how or what kind of wind condition we're going to go for. I don't really want to go straight science again because we did science last game and we did culture. Anyway, we'll talk about that next time. I'm going to save Hercules in the meantime. He can just kind of chill here until next episode. But in Mozzarella, let's get back on the old set. Oh, we have to repair. Oh yeah, we had a bit of a volcano explosion. In our new city, we finally made the monument, so we could actually go with like another hero. I don't know if that's really necessary, but I do want to get the Colosseum, and I can build that with builders. So let's get an entertainment complex somewhere close to where it's going to affect a lot of cities. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is perfectly going to be... Oh, if I do here, then... Okay, so I need a builder to... Yeah, I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to get a builder to tear that down, actually. We'll play this turn out. China number 2 is happy with us. And we'll see if China Yongle is happy or not. If the turn ever wants to go through. Well, stop it. Before I go too far, Leventa is going to take that bloody swamp from me, so we better buy that. It's good. It's a bad waste of gold, but I need to buy that right now. That's like too good of a tile to give up. And again, right now we are on 46.3 science, and I don't have a single campus anywhere in my district, anywhere in the world. Let's look at the dedication. We are in a golden age, but so is Yongle, but China number 2 is in a dark age. So we could do free inquiry, which we probably will. Pen brush would give us the same idea, but for civics. Monumentality would give us 2 movement for all builders, plus you may buy units with faith, and builders and settlers are 30% cheaper to purchase with faith and gold. I think even though I don't have any faith realistically coming in, I think we're going to go monumentality, even if it only buys me like 2 or 3 builders in the entire era. That's going to allow me to build more wonders. I should probably do free inquiry because I already have 50% off of that, and that would give me 60% off of the cost. But I'm just gonna we're going China, right? We're gonna go build. We're gonna make wonders. With this builder in Tenar, we're still waiting on the harbor. So let's actually make a useless farm. You could say it's useless, but I mean, that's going to make the city grow so fast. Here, with no production, realistically, like, that's the whole reason why I bought this tile. So we can go down here and actually improve it. I don't think we can do it. Yeah, we'll go improve that. Culture-wise, we'll go to feudalism to get the serfdom card. Yes, huge boost. In the capital, before the end of the era, we're going to switch back into settler. Yes, settler. So we can buy a settler for 320, and we can buy a builder for 120. We can build a builder in 5. I think we're just going to build the settlers and buy the builders, if that makes any sense. Oh, we could actually unlock the Gilded Vault from Alza Minerva. Excellent. And we need to talk about the win. So we are currently at 46 science, and we are last by a lot. We are at 31 culture, and we are last by a lot. However, we have 32 tourists. So if we look at science, I am second to last. Culture, I am second to first. I'm almost first. Science-wise, again, dead last. Culture, we have a real chance of just going straight culture and winning. So there's another thing that I haven't done yet, the Great Wall. And I could build a Great Wall around the entirety of my area and go straight wonders. So instead of going like great works hunting, we're just gonna hunt for, we're just gonna hunt for wonders and have fun. Each city can build something different. Yeah, let's just start building for fun, guys. And if we happen to win a culture, we happen to win a culture. Yeah, so no, thank you guys for watching episode 1. Again, this has been a lot of fun. It's a different build than I would normally do. And I think we're going to have some fun at it. Come what may. We need to get out, explore the world, and start laying down some districts. I think what I'm going to do actually with Herc is we're going to send Hercules to Zhengzhou and build that entertainment square right away and get Colosseum out. And just go for fun builds. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.